Let's kick things off with the site reputation abuse update. And this happened in May 2024, basically trying to stop what is called parasite SEO in the biz. And this is largely not a big deal for law firms. So the basis of this is that there people are essentially exploiting a loophole in that Google has long prioritized websites that have a lot of authority. And so think about a website like Forbes, think about Facebook, any of these. They are linked to by millions of people, right? Different websites, different places everywhere. And so they have an enormous amount of authority. And so the process basically is that these websites get indexed more quickly. They have more authority. When they put out a piece of content, it's going to immediately go much, much higher in the rankings because of this inherent authority. So the idea generally is that Google more or less trusts these domains. And so the information on them is more valuable or more reputable than, say, you as a lawyer who is just starting their website, or it's only been up for a month and you get a couple hundred people per month, whereas they get millions of people every single month. And so probably the application for this for most law firms that is better is going to be thinking about the legal directories. So your FindLaws, your Avos, those type of websites would be considered the highest authority websites in the illegal space, right? And so if you've ever wondered why, Google is putting these sites like FindLaw and others in the search results for your local attorney keywords, so criminal lawyer Omaha or Springfield, any of those, and you see some competitors, but you also see the FindLaws and the Avos. That's exactly what's happening here. And what the exploit is all about, or why this has changed, is that's been going on for a long time. But what is different now is that people are basically finding more websites, more authority websites who are willing to sell links and sell guest posts on their website. And so people like Forbes have, for a long time sold links to people like me who could go in and pay, a writer $3,000 or $6,000 to get a link placed on Forbes. Now, some of this is kind of covert and not necessarily probably something that, Forbes Central knows about, but it's happening. And so people started doing this to push affiliate products. So they were selling barbecue grills or pool cleaner or whatever on Amazon. And suddenly they're paying these websites. The Times of India is a kind of a notorious one, but you're paying to get on these websites and then you skyrocket in the rankings. And this has led to a lot of situations where people are arguably abusing this site reputation, the authority profile, and putting up content that really they have no business ranking for. Because if you go with the idea that Google's main goal is to put out the people who are most authoritative, most knowledgeable, and generally giving you the best information because they have like hands-on experience and they're an authority or an expert in their field. What you've probably seen happening in in your market is that now Forbes is ranking for terms like best criminal lawyer in Louisville or best personal injury lawyer in Atlanta, stuff like that. And so they figured out that, oh, well, we could, rank for all of these terms, right? So companies like Forbes and other companies are now creating all of this content that's essentially trying to sell stuff on Amazon. So it's basically affiliate SEO content where they're trying to sell things or they're trying to generate leads, for a local service type of thing. And so, you might be wondering, like, why would Forbes be interested in doing this? And it's a pure cash grab where, they have this authority and they realize they could put up content under any subject and they would be able to get to the first page really quickly and easily. So that's exactly what's happening here. I don't really think law firms have to worry about this one too much because this is really more about the affiliate side of it. Now, I am curious if this will in some ways benefit law firms by penalizing folks like FindLaw, Avo, others who are putting these directory pages inside the local search rankings. Kind of remains to be seen. I haven't seen any signs of that, and I'm still a little skeptical of how much this reputation abuse update is actually going to do, because what I'll talk about later is that we're seeing the bigger trend, the bigger backdrop here with all of this is that Google's, I think, going to put more emphasis on the link building side or the page authority side of the equation rather than how much content and the depth of content on someone's website. So not a huge concern there, but just definitely something to be aware of if you're trying to do parasite SEO and pay for a really expensive guest post on a page with the hope that you're going to outrank other people in your market for some of those key terms like auto accident lawyer LA or something like that.